Boom. Truth hits harder than any voice you've ignored. They told you to look in the mirror. They begged you to see yourself, but you didn't. You flinched. You turned away. That reflection, it isn't polite. It doesn't apologize. It laughs at your excuses, your soft, careful life. You wanted comfort. You wanted to be safe. But the mirror doesn't lie. It whispers what you were afraid to hear. And now it's screaming. You are small, not the small that fades quietly. No, the small that rages behind closed doors. The small that cowers when opportunity knocks, but pounces when no one is watching. The mirror sees it. The people you trust don't. The world doesn't. And maybe that's why it hurts. Because you feel the weight of everything you've avoided. Every truth you've shoved down into the shadows thinking it would disappear. It didn't. Pain is a quiet teacher. It shows up in the silence, in the nights you pretend to sleep. It sits there on your chest and waits. And oh, how you've ignored it. You think ignoring is surviving. You think distraction is strength. But distraction is a lie. Ignoring is surrender. And surrender is delicious to chaos. It smells your fear, it tastes your hesitation, and it laughs. Look closer. Really look. See the cracks, the lines of compromise, the scars of self-denial. See the hunger you've denied for so long. It's still there, smoldering, waiting for someone to stop pretending, someone to shatter the glass and stare into the fire behind your own eyes. That fire has been there since the beginning. You just forgot how to feed it. You let it starve while the world applauded your quiet obedience. They will never understand. They never have. They smile, nod, give the polite clap. And you see thee. You grind your teeth. You've been pushed, ignored, dismissed. And the mirror sees the truth. That fury, that rage, that brilliance wrapped in scars, that chaotic, trembling power, they're too weak to touch. But you can, you will, and it begins here. Face it. Don't flinch. Don't hide. The reflection isn't the enemy. The reflection is the first spark of rebellion, the first pulse of fire. And if you run from the only thing that can make you remember who you really are, who you've always been. Look into the mirror and stop blinking. Chaos isn't loud, not at first. It slithers in, whispers in your ear when the lights go out. It shows up in the small cracks, the moments you think no one is watching. And oh, it smells your fear. Delicious. Tangible. It waits for the perfect second to unravel you. You pretend order protects you. You cling to routine, safe, polite. But chaos knows the truth. Safety is a lie. Look around. Everything you love is teetering. Every plan, every promise, every neat little box you built, cracking. Do you feel it? That itch in your gut that says you're not ready. That tells you the world is bending and you're bending too. That is chaos calling. It doesn't beg. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care if you scream. It wants action. It wants proof that you can burn and rebuild. You've been numbed, conditioned, taught to fear the unknown. But the unknown isn't waiting to hurt you. It's waiting to awaken you, to show you the raw edges of yourself you've buried beneath manners and smiles. Look at your hands. They're trembling. Not from weakness, from waiting, from anticipation. You've been starving for this, even if you didn't know it. The fire has been inside, quietly sharpening its teeth. Fear and exhilaration are twins. They dance together in the shadows. You refuse to enter. Most run. Most falter. Most die inside, piece by piece, while pretending they're alive. You feel it, that pulse, that thrill of potential. It's chaotic, it's uncomfortable, it's intoxicating, and it's yours. If you dare take it, if you dare stop hiding behind your polite, orderly little life. Listen closely. You hear the whisper? It isn't just chaos. It's the truth laughing. It's the world mocking the cage you built around yourself. And it's asking a simple question. Will you break, or will you break open? There is no neutral here. Only collapse or eruption. Only surrender or awakening. Only hiding or devouring what has been starved for too long. Step into it. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Let the chaos touch you. Let it scratch at your skin, rattle your teeth, ignite that fire in your chest. It's not coming for you. It's waiting for you to claim it. And once you do, once you let it inside, there will be no going back. You will see. You will feel. You will remember. And everything you thought was safe will burn beautifully under your hands. He saw you, not the version you show the world, not the polite, blinking, I'm fine version. He saw the shadow, the one you hide behind, the one that trembles, waits, hungers. And he laughed, not cruelly, not exactly, just knowing. Knowing you've been hiding from yourself all along. That spark he saw. It's been smoldering under layers of excuses and quiet betrayal. You feel it. That sting. That jab in the gut that whispers, why him? Why not me? They all see pieces of you don't even recognize. The ideas you swallow. The ambition you snuff out. The brilliance you pretend is foolishness. And the worst part? You wanted to hide it. You thought keeping it buried was safety. Safety is a joke. And now, it's time to wake up. Every glance, every dismissal, every smirk you've endured, it's fuel. You've been underestimated, overlooked, whispered about. You've been ignored while others climbed ladders you built with your own hands. And now the shadow sees you. The shadow laughs. It whispers that the world has been a playground for everyone but you. That's not weakness. That's hunger. Pure, raw, unrefined hunger. Look closer. See the patterns, the opportunities that slipped, the moments you hesitated, the people who moved while you stayed frozen. That's the mirror laughing back. That's chaos in disguise. That sting in your chest, that's a call to arms, to rise, to stop apologizing for ambition, to stop whispering your own name in fear. You are meant for more. Fear and envy are dangerous allies. They sharpen claws, ignite fire, and wake the sleeping mind. Let them in. Let them carve paths where nothing existed before. Let them remind you that the spark someone else noticed is still yours. You just forgot how to take it. You just forgot you were allowed to burn brighter than anyone else in the room. Step out from the shadows. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Let that laugh echo in your chest. Let it twist into rage, into power, into obsession. Let it drive you. Let it teach you. Let it remind you the world saw your potential before you did, and now it's time you claimed it. Not for them, not for him, for the shadow inside that's been waiting for you. You feel it, don't you? That heat crawling under your skin, the one you've been trying to smother, the one they told you to ignore. They said it was dangerous. They said it was childish. They said it would ruin you. Huh? Dangerous? Yes. Childish? Never. Ruin you? Only if you let it fade. That fire isn't polite. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't wait for permission. And it's alive. Always alive. It has been starving. Buried under shame, under hesitation, under the polite chains you draped around your own shoulders. You tried to keep it quiet. You tried to keep it small. You thought the world preferred polite embers to roaring flames. But the world is weak. And the fire? It's truth. Wild, untamed, refusing to bow, refusing to fade, refusing to be ignored. You remember when you first felt it? That rush of hunger, of knowing, of wanting. That pulse that made your chest pound like it was trying to escape? You buried it under excuses, under responsibilities, under the fear of standing out. You thought safety was wisdom. Safety is death. Safety is surrender. And now it claws at your ribs, screaming, reminding you of every compromise, every lie you've told yourself just to survive. Look around. Everyone else is asleep, complacent, smiling, patting themselves on the back for mediocrity. And here you are, burning, itching, desperate. You can't settle. You can't stop. You can't ignore it. That fire isn't just yours, it's a weapon, a revelation, a hammer waiting to smash the cage they built around your life. And it only answers to one thing: you. Do not hide, do not blink, do not whisper apologies to yourself or anyone else. This fire will either consume you or it will transform you, and only you can decide which. Every hesitation is a betrayal. Every delay is surrender. Every compromise is a lie. You can feel it rising. You can feel it roaring. You can feel it becoming inevitable. Step into it. Let it scorch the doubts from your mind. Let it melt the fear in your chest. Let it ignite every bone, every thought, every nerve that has been numbed by their rules, their expectations, their polite lies. This fire, no one can touch it. No one can snuff it. And once you let it loose, nothing will ever be the same. Politeness is a trap, a costume, a lie. You wear it every day, smiling, nodding, apologizing for the shape of your thoughts, for the sharpness of your words, for the fire in your eyes. They told you it was proper. They told you it was safe. They told you it was necessary. Necessary. No, it's a leash, a cage, a silent killer of the things that could have made you legendary. Think about it. Every time you bit back your truth, every time you swallowed your rage, every time you painted yourself small to make others comfortable, that mask grew heavier. It pressed against your face, suffocating. And all the while, the fire inside you, the one that's always been hungry, it seethed, it screamed, it pulsed. And you polite, obedient, pretending, listened to the wrong voices. Do you hear it now? That itching under your skin, that tension in your chest that feels like it's trying to rip you apart. That's the real you, clawing to get out. That's chaos, knocking at the door of your mind. It doesn't beg. It doesn't explain. It doesn't wait politely for permission. It doesn't care about rules or smiles or polite applause. It wants freedom. It wants truth. It wants you to stop hiding. The world loves polite. The world fears fire. It applauds compliance and punishes brilliance. And you've been compliant too long. Every compromise, every quiet apology, every soft excuse is another nail in the coffin of your potential. You feel it, don't you? That tension, that rage, that twisted thrill at imagining ripping the mask off, shattering expectations, letting the world see the real chaos waiting behind your eyes. You have a choice. Keep pretending. Keep the mask. Keep smiling at polite mediocrity, or rip it off. Let the world flinch. Let them squirm. Let them taste the wild, untamed person you've been starving to become. The one they tried to make small. The one that's been clawing at the surface. Politeness is optional. Power isn't. Stop apologizing for yourself. Stop justifying your fire. Stop tiptoeing through life hoping no one notices the hunger in your chest. You are not polite. You are a force, a storm, a chaos, waiting to rewrite everything you thought was certain. And once the mask is gone, once it shatters, nothing will ever be the same. The cage isn't outside. It never was. It's inside your head. Every rule you obeyed. Every fear you swallowed, every compromise you whispered to yourself as safety. It built walls, iron bars you polished with excuses, chains you hugged like a lover, and all the while, the fire inside laughed, quietly, patiently, waiting for you to see the prison you built with your own hands. Look at it. Really look. The bars aren't made of steel, they're made of thoughts, opinions, hesitation. That little voice that says not yet, not now, wait, wait. For what? For someone to hand you permission? For the world to nod politely while you shrink? Chains forged by your own compliance are the deadliest kind. The ones no one can break but you. Feel it clawing at you. That urge to tear down everything that has held you back. The thrill at imagining smashing the rules, crushing the expectations, laughing at the polite faces staring back in shock. It's terrifying, and it should be. Fear is the pulse of freedom. Fear is the door. Fear is the first breath of a life unchained. You just have to step through. You've been waiting. Waiting for a sign. Waiting for someone else to notice the fire you've been starving. Waiting for someone else to tell you it's your turn. Stop. There is no signal, no applause, no invitation. There is only this moment, this heartbeat, this fire in your chest, begging for release. And if you hesitate, it will devour you from the inside while you pretend to be polite. Break it. Every thought that whispers weakness, every belief that tells you you're small, every lie you've told yourself to make the world comfortable. Break it. Watch it crumble. Hear it shatter. Feel the weight lift as the cage falls away piece by piece. You are not trapped. You have only been convinced you are. And now is the time to prove it. Step into the chaos of freedom. Let the rage, the fire, the brilliance, consume the remnants of that cage. Let your mind expand, your fists tighten, your heart pound. Every barrier you once feared is dust beneath your feet. You've built the bars, you've fed them, now tear them down. And when the dust settles, you will look around and finally see. Nothing can contain you but you, and you refuse. They laughed at you. Oh, how they laughed. Behind your back, in boardrooms, in cafes, on social media. Polite chuckles, patronizing smiles. Not you, never you. They didn't see the fire. They didn't hear the pulse in your chest. They couldn't feel the storm brewing beneath your ribs. And that is your secret. That sting, that shame, that humiliation, it's your weapon. Every insult, every sneer, every dismissive glance, store it, let it burn in your veins, let it curl around your bones. Most people let it kill them. Most people shrink and fold. Most people die quietly under the weight of their own mediocrity. But not you. Not anymore. You've been fed the scraps of attention. Now you hunger. And hunger is dangerous. Feel it. That ache that never fades. That rage you've buried in polite smiles and I'm fine answers. That fury at everyone who underestimated you. That thrill at imagining proving them wrong, at ripping the polite world apart while it watches helpless as you rise. That is power. Raw, unrefined, deliciously yours. Every slight becomes fuel. Every dismissal becomes wind for your fire. Every laugh they aimed at you becomes a drumbeat, calling you forward. The world will not hand you your moment. It will not acknowledge your brilliance. It will not bend. But that is perfect, because you will take it, and taking is sweeter than being handed anything. You were written off, ignored, overlooked, laughed at. And now, that same world will taste the consequences of your hunger, your ambition, your rage. The very fire they tried to smother will consume their expectations. And when they look up, they will see you. Towering, unapologetic, untamed, hungry. And they will remember every time they laughed, every time they doubted, every time they dismissed you. And here we are, at the edge. Did you feel it? The fire? The chaos? The truth burning through your chest? That wasn't a story. That was a wake-up call. You've stared into the mirror, faced the shadows, and survived. Now it's your turn. Don't just watch. Comment below. Tell me what you're unleashing today. Share your rage, your hunger, your fire. Let the world feel the pulse of your rebellion. Because yeah, they will notice. Oh, they'll notice sooner than you think. Yo, listen up. Are you ready? They're obsessed. Yeah, obsessed with who you are and how you did it. Oh wow, they can't get enough. Every move, every word. They're watching you, analyzing everything. Did you see that? Are they really trying? Nah, they have no clue. But you, yeah, you're the reason their minds are blown. And here's the crazy part. They're addicted to your story. Every step, every rise, every silent victory, they crave it. They whisper, they guess, they obsess, but you remain untouchable, unstoppable, untamed. Oh, do you feel it? That power in your presence? They can't stop thinking. They can't stop watching. Yeah, they're hooked. And let me tell you something. You are the energy behind this madness. Every second they stare, every theory they whisper, every jealous glance is proof of your dominance. So don't just watch. Stay locked. Pay attention to every moment. Comment below. Tell us your story. Share how you rose above. They thought you were invisible, just a shadow passing through empty rooms. But shadows? Shadows have teeth. You can feel it, can't you? That sudden pulse in the air when their eyes catch yours. That tiny flicker of recognition that says, wait, something's different here. They didn't see you coming. They never do. And yet here you are, calm, silent. A presence so sharp it slices through the noise. Yeah, it's disorienting for them. They scramble for a foothold, a clue, a reason, and there's none. You are not a reason. You are a force. It starts small. A glance, a murmur, a shift in posture. But you notice. You always notice. Every movement they make is a reflection of the chaos you've quietly built around yourself. They watch, they analyze, they obsess, and the beauty of it? They think control lies in understanding you. Nah, understanding is a myth when it comes to you. Control is a lie when your essence is forged in resilience, disciplined in silence, and hardened by trials they cannot fathom. Every day they chase answers that live only inside you. Every question they ask, every attempt to mimic, every whispered theory, it feeds you. Oh wow, does it feed you? Because you see, power isn't about being loud. It's about being unshakable. It's about moving through the storm without leaving a trace of doubt in your wake. And they, poor souls, mistake your calm for simplicity. They mistake your focus for weakness. But what they don't realize is that their obsession is proof. Proof that you've become more than they can ever measure, more than they can ever reach. Let them study your steps. Let them dissect your words. Let them wonder at the ease with which you move through the noise. Their obsession is the shadow cast by your light. They cannot take it, cannot hold it, cannot contain it. Every time they try, every failed attempt to replicate your mindset, they only tighten the invisible chains that bind them to your orbit. And you remain untouchable, untamed, untiring. And in that silence, that invisible power, there is a revelation forming, a truth so sharp it could cut the air. They are addicted, obsessed, captivated, consumed by the mystery of you. They cannot step away. They cannot pause. Their minds churn endlessly for an answer that doesn't exist. And you watch it unfold with the patience of a predator, knowing that obsession is not their weapon, it is yours. So what happens when obsession becomes undeniable? When the force of their fascination cannot be contained? When every eye is fixed on you, and every whisper in the shadows carries your name? Curiosity is the spark, obsession is the fire. And they are now consumed. Oh, can you feel it? The weight of their gaze pressing in from every corner. Every room you enter becomes a theater of silent scrutiny. They watch your every move, catalog every word, dissect every pause. And the strangest thing, they are thrilled by it. Thrilled that someone somewhere moves with such clarity, such unwavering force. Yeah, it's mesmerizing. For them. And it should be, because obsession is a mirror reflecting their own weaknesses. They don't know it yet, but every attempt to analyze you only reveals more of themselves. Every whispered question, every frantic note, every desperate mimicry, it all exposes the cracks they hide from the world. And you remain untouchable. They chase a shadow, while you define reality. Their fascination is a chain, binding them tighter, tightening the circle around their own uncertainty. You are the axis. They revolve. They spin. They cannot escape. It's addictive, isn't it? To watch them twist and turn in their attempts to understand what cannot be understood. Nah, they will never grasp it. They think obsession will grant them access, that understanding you will unlock a treasure. But here's the truth. The treasure doesn't exist. The power doesn't lie in the secrets you hold. It lies in the discipline you practice, the patience you wield, the silence you command. And the irony? Their hunger for you only fuels that power. Oh wow, it's beautiful. They misinterpret your calm for simplicity. They mistake your focus for weakness. They envy your patience as if it's a flaw to exploit. But obsession is a confession. Every glance, every word of speculation, every sleepless night they spend chasing you is proof of their surrender. And you hold nothing back. You need nothing from them. Their fixation is not a threat, it is the reflection of your mastery, polished and unyielding. The danger is not in their obsession. The danger is in how they underestimate it. They think they are learning, adapting, gaining control, but they are only feeding the very force they wish to tame. Every plan they concoct, every theory they whisper, every shadowed observation, it strengthens you. It hones your focus. It fortifies the walls that protect the essence of who you are. And the more they chase, the higher you rise above the noise. And here is the cruelest truth for them. The closer they think they are to you, the further they are from even scratching the surface. They are caught in a maze of their own making, turning in circles, while you are walking paths they will never find. Every obsession, every speculation, every attempt to unravel you is a thread in the tapestry of your ascendancy. And soon they will realize obsession is no longer theirs. It belongs to you. So what happens when their fixation becomes undeniable? When their minds are shackled by the need to know you, to follow you, to understand you, but still cannot. Power whispers in the silence, and obsession is its echo. Oh, look at them now. Their eyes wide with longing, fixated on every subtle move you make, every calculated step, every calm breath. They think they are learning. They think they are gaining, but in reality, they are walking straight into your force. Yeah, it's almost unfair. They can't see it, but their obsession is no longer theirs. It has become yours. They are the clay, and you are the sculptor. Every attempt they make to follow you, every question whispered behind closed doors, every theory scribbled in frantic notebooks, it fuels your ascent. Their fascination, once a nuisance, is now a tool. They have unknowingly handed you the key to heights they cannot touch, They don't even realize it. And that is the beauty of it. Their minds are trapped in your orbit, spinning faster, while you remain steady, deliberate, untouchable. They hunger to know your methods, your motives, your mind. But they will never fully grasp it. Every strategy they devise, every guess they make, every failed imitation, oh wow, feeds the clarity of your purpose. They are desperate for an answer. You will never give. And while they chase shadows, you are becoming the storm that cannot be predicted, controlled, or contained. And they are left in awe, powerless to resist the pull, obsessed. Yes, but powerless. That's the exquisite irony. They think fascination equals influence. It does not. Influence is forged in action, in patience, in discipline. And every moment they fixate, every glance they steal, every sleepless night spent pondering you, it strengthens your foundation. You are the calm eye in the whirlwind of their minds, and they cannot comprehend the peace and power that lies behind your focus. Every whisper about you is another layer of armor around your ascendancy. And here's the brutal truth for them. The more they watch, the more they try to emulate, the more they struggle to decode you, the more unstoppable you become. Their obsession is no longer a reflection of curiosity. It is the engine of your rise. Their envy, their sleepless scrutiny, their desperate need to touch the untouchable, it all converges into one undeniable fact. You are the force they cannot master, and their fixation is proof of your dominance. They are trapped in the loop of fascination, endlessly circling, endlessly consuming, endlessly powerless to step away. And while they spin, you move forward, unhindered. Every effort they make, every plan they craft, every analysis they scribble, it strengthens your rhythm, sharpens your mind, and hones your purpose. They are caught, and they do not even know it. They are obsessed, and that obsession has become your power. So what happens when power and obsession merge? When the force you have quietly cultivated aligns perfectly with the attention they cannot resist. When every gaze, every whisper, every attempt to unravel you only accelerates your ascent. Power isn't given, it's taken, shaped and sharpened by those who chase shadows. Oh, can you hear it? The hum of their attention, vibrating through every space you occupy, every eye, every whisper, every heartbeat drawn toward you. It's no longer just fascination, it's a current, a force they cannot resist. And each attempt they make to decode you, to understand you, to step into your rhythm, it strengthens you. Yeah, it's poetic. They think they are following, but in truth, they are moving because of you. Every plan they hatch, every strategy they imagine, every sleepless night spent plotting, they are unwitting architects of your dominion. They hand you their energy without knowing it. Every gaze, every analysis, every whispered thought, they supply the fuel. And you do nothing but remain steady, deliberate, untouchable. Their obsession is no longer their own. It is a tool, a weapon, an instrument in the symphony of your rise. This is not manipulation in the ordinary sense. This is mastery. Quiet, calculated, relentless. You do not bend to their expectations. You do not react to their scrutiny. You move with clarity, with precision, with the patience of someone who knows the world bends to discipline, not desire. And the more they chase, the more they struggle, the more they reveal, oh wow, the raw power you have quietly cultivated. It's intoxicating to watch them unknowingly build your stage. Every attempt to follow you, every desperate calculation, every effort to mirror you, they are constructing your platform with their own hands. And they do not even realize it. Their obsession is the scaffolding, their envy the bricks, their fixation the mortar. They are consumed by the pursuit of something they will never grasp, and in that pursuit, you rise. And here is the sharpest truth. They are no longer obstacles. They are instruments. Each glance, each whisper, each secret observation, they serve your vision. They are moving pieces in a game they cannot see, yet they act with the energy of your design. Their fascination is a mirror of your focus. Their helplessness is the echo of your discipline. They are caught in the orbit of your force, spinning faster, while you move forward, unshaken, untouchable, unstoppable. Yes, they are trapped, obsessed, exhausted, enslaved by their own curiosity. And every movement, every intention, every attempt to understand you, it only reinforces your mastery. You do not need their approval. You do not crave their understanding. You need only their attention, and they give it freely, unknowingly, fully. They are no longer just watchers. They are the mechanism of your momentum. The world doesn't whisper, it stares. And some things are impossible to ignore. Oh, can you feel it? The shift in the air, the weight of their gazes, the tension of anticipation. Every eye that once watched from the shadows is now open, exposed, desperate to witness the force they once thought untouchable. They see you. They finally see the culmination of every quiet battle, every calculated move, every ounce of discipline you've poured into yourself. Yeah, it's unstoppable now. It cannot be contained. Every step you take reverberates. Every word you speak carries the weight of intention. And oh wow, do they notice it? They marvel, they question, they stumble over their own envy, realizing that what they chased in secret has transformed into an undeniable presence before their eyes. Every whisper of obsession becomes a shout of acknowledgement. Every sleepless night they spent analyzing you turns into the proof of your mastery. Nah, they cannot turn away. They don't want to. They are magnetized by the clarity, the precision, the calm ferocity that defines you. They hoped to understand you. They thought knowledge would grant them power over you. But here is the razor-sharp truth. You are not a puzzle. You are a force. And their obsession, once a chain, has now become the wind beneath your wings. Every glance, every thought, every attempt to decipher you, it all propels you forward. And the world begins to react. They whisper your name. They replicate your methods. They try to catch up and fail. Every move you make is deliberate. Every pause is calculated. You are untouchable, unshakable, untamed. The energy they once tried to harness against you now serves as proof of your ascendancy. Obsession has become evidence. Envy has become clarity. Fascination has become acknowledgement. You are the axis. They revolve. They spin. They cannot escape. And here's the final, unavoidable truth. You are the standard they cannot reach. The force they cannot tame. The presence they cannot ignore. Their fixation has transformed into your empire. And while they continue to chase, to analyze, to speculate, you rise, untouchable, unbroken, undeniable. Every eye that watches, every mind that obsesses, every heart that wonders, they only validate the power you've cultivated, the discipline you've refined, the clarity you wield. And that's the power you hold. Yeah, the one they can't stop thinking about. Every glance they steal, every whisper they share, every moment they obsess, it's proof that you are untouchable. Oh wow, do you feel that? That unstoppable energy flowing through you right now? You've watched, you've absorbed, and now it's your turn. Take this fire. Let it fuel your own rise, your own story, your own unstoppable path. And yeah, don't forget, drop a comment below. Tell us how you dominate your world. Share your victories. Inspire others. Because this community, this family, is built on strength like yours. Because remember, they're obsessed now, but you are untouchable. Every eye on you, every mind fixated, it all belongs to your orbit. And the most beautiful part? You are just getting started. So like, subscribe, share, and let them keep watching while you rise beyond everything they thought was possible. This one's for you. The grinders, the fighters, the unstoppable. Keep moving, keep growing, keep letting the world wonder, keep letting them obsess, because your story is unmatched, undeniable, and unforgettable.